Hi everybody, thank you for watching the video. As you can see, this is my deadlift training from April 29th of 2020. Not really a workout that I would definitely say that I'm definitely happy with. I'll go into detail, in depth, and I'd like to touch base on the importance of balance when it comes to your deadlift setup and your training. I'll touch on that a little bit as well. So was going for volume for this particular block set. I did hit my first two sets. I had planned for 561 for 6 and then 561 for 5. However, when I did my first set, I hit for 6. It was a lot more difficult than actually I anticipated. So I did get a little bit lightheaded, but that that comes with just doing a lot of head intensity for a high volume. So I'm just pushed through it, and then I did my second set. I did my second set, which was 561 for 5, so I did get that, but after I did that set, I was completely toast. I was very, very lightheaded. Actually wound up throwing up. Actually, what wound up happening for me was I actually ate something that I guess didn't really agree with my stomach. I wasn't sick. I wasn't dehydrated or anything of that nature. So I guess I didn't fully digest whatever the last thing I ate was, which was a snack that I had. So once I got that out of my system, I was fine. So what I actually wound up doing was I just stopped the workout there. Before I stopped, I tried to go for my reps with 600 pounds in the third set, but I couldn't even budget. I was just so out of it. So I decided to push the rest of my accessory work back and just spend the rest of that evening rehydrating with Pedialyte. Like I said, I wasn't dehydrated. I just wanted to play it safe. Just once I got that out of my system. I did my accessories and actually went good. I didn't really miss. I didn't miss any numbers, so I think it's probably just most likely because of the rest I gave myself. The one thing I want to definitely touch base on is I think that not only I'm pretty sure it's because of just how I was feeling during the sets. I think the stability was off too as well, because I do have those platform setups where they are balanced as far as keeping it leveled. However, I think that just when the weight starts getting higher and higher, I'm starting to see some instability when it comes to balance, when it comes to the weight. So I feel like the more I creep up to 600 pounds and up is where it really gets unstable. So it really throws off my line. And you could see on the sixth rep, I was adjusting my line for where I pull the weight. So you could definitely see how much that does stand out and how much that does affect your overall performance. And most importantly, I definitely want to add that it can also affect your health as well. It's very vital that you definitely stay in line when it comes to powerlifting, because a slight adjustment could really affect you. You have to keep in mind that's what cost me an injury over a year ago, back in 2019 in January of 2019. It's very imperative that you stay in a straight line and you stay balanced and you stay leveled. So I'm going to do, of course, what I need to do to make sure that I get that adjusted on my end. When it comes to using the do-it-yourself platform that I made, and see what adjustments I can, of course, make there. So, I like I said, I hit the numbers I wanted to hit on the first two sets, that was really the goal. I'm not entirely sure if it was just my health, my stability that played a factor. Maybe it was both. I would definitely feel more content with my next volume workout. So that will be in 2 weeks. I have to do a block pull on this. Well, actually, I pushed everything back, so it was supposed to be on Saturday, but now it's on Sunday. I'll see what I can do there. I think it's going to really be the testament of where is it that I stand as far as how my training is going and how stable this platform is, and where my balance is, right? Because like I said in my last video, that the garage is slightly on a descent. It does have a water drought, so it does descend. So I built a platform to kind of combat that as far as it being leveled. But like I said, I think that with the weight that I'm using, I think it's still making it a little bit unstable. So I think that this Saturday will definitely play a big factor in letting me know how that is playing, how that's being affected, of course. So I was at 188 pounds, but however, just putting in my fluids, my weight did go back up. So just trying to cut down. Ironically, this is the second time that I was down to this weight, and I've had a issue. So I hope that it's not something with my diet as far as what I'm doing as far as cutting down. I'm not cutting down at a very excessive rate. It's about maybe at most 0.2 pounds a day, at most. So just trying to take it very, very, very slowly. Getting back into the 180 weight range, and obviously getting back down to 181. Because like I said, the objective is to qualify at 181 for Worlds. I already qualified for 198, but that's not the objective, right? The objective is to stay in the 181 weight category. So it's been quite an interesting journey. I think that also what I'm going to do in this time, I'm going to definitely focus on probably just messing with some grip implements that I have again. I really do enjoy doing grip strength. I would like to probably do another grip contest in the future once all this surpasses. And see how I fare there. I'm very pleased that I was told that I have a lot of potential when it comes to that specific strength sport. So I would definitely like to kind of dabble in that also. So that's where I stand right now. Like I said, just easing it back with the rehydration, just getting the body back to where I was. Did feel a little bit off this morning, but again, that was probably because of just, what happened last night. It happens. You just got to make adjustments, right? And just keep pushing forward. So that's where I stand right now. I'm not going to, compete anytime soon, obviously. Not going to go for a max anytime soon. Just because I feel like the conditions are not in my favor. So I just definitely want to take my time in this particular time and really focus on the volume and really hit home with gaining strength that way. So that's all I have. Just stay tuned, and again, as always, I really appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, balance is so important. It's vital important when it comes to your lift. If it's off slightly, it's going to affect everything. Especially when it comes to those higher weights, it does play a factor. I don't care what anybody says, because in order to lift your strongest, you have to lift in a straight line. That's just a fact. So make sure your technique's on point. Make sure you're in a stable condition, whether it's health or you're in the environment you're in to lift, and just be smart and stay healthy. So again, thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate it. Please be careful, stay healthy, and hopefully we get through this soon. Thank you guys for watching the video, and take care.